Oh, hi everyone. Fancy meeting you here on another Friday night here at Coach Matt, the personal side. Um, so you're saying, well, what do you do? I got this Friday night at home. Well, we are having a little family time. We have had a wonderful, wonderful storm here in beautiful Naples, Florida. And Jen, Amelia, Jake, the dog, and I have opened the house up, listened to the rain, and really kind of had a nice evening. And that's something that I definitely enjoy. I'm a Scorpio, so November 15th, Scorpio sign, water sign. So I love the water, love the sound of the water, running water. It's just super relaxing. So we've had this storm. Um, it's really good. Um, there's stuff about me, right? Like see, now you get some personal stuff. I consider myself to be like I don't suppose I'm overly emotional. I've become kind of somewhat of a matter of fact type of person, which as a coach pays off. I can cut out a lot of the emotion and the drama and just be like, okay, this is where we need to go. So whether we're training strong or we're not hitting our times or we're dealing with injury, I'm pretty quick just to kind of like cut through it and like, okay, well, here's the plan. Like, let's get back on track. Like, that's my mindset. I have a difficult time really like kind of processing and getting into emotions. I don't know if it's part the male mind or just part me in particular, um, but I don't really work that way with words. Um, that being said, like I feel emotions. I definitely empathize with people. I tend to think that I can read body language fairly well, um, but it's not always reflected, and that is a huge flaw of mine. Is how I deliver things. It's a tact issue, a tone of voice and a tact issue. And the one thing that I'm learning here through this is now Amelia's 5 weeks old. And the cumulative no sleep and my matter of fact nature and my tone being so matter of fact is something I'm kind of struggling with because it can come off critical, especially to the person not getting much sleep. So it's always something when you know you have kind of an issue, but you're having a difficult time addressing it. So that's a little something that I am presently struggling with. On the plus side, let's say that I had some car trouble today. Battery died, had to get my car towed, and at the end of the day, I got a tune up on the car and everything. So it was like a $500 expense. And I thought, you know what? How fortunate are we that we could cover that? Like, not a big deal. You know, um, we do plan ahead. If you watch the earlier video about handling the curve, is a lot of times in my youth, like I had no prep for the curve. I didn't care. I'm like, I'll figure it out. And now, as I'm growing up more, I'm taking more steps to handle the curve. And of course, I think that also makes me a better coach because I can start seeing things coming. I can see the signs earlier. If someone's off at practice or they're like limping or they're a little tight or they're breathing a little heavier, all these things I can kind of get a hold of and kind of hopefully nip them in the bud, head them off at the pass. But I will say it's a good place to be in life when you start having some foresight, or when you have, when a curveball comes, you're able to adapt and you're able to hit it still. Nice. So I guess we're kind of rambling video here a little bit this evening, but at least you know that I am blunt and a planner, and I struggle with tact. And there you have it. As if you didn't know. Thanks much, all. Bye now.